Now from CBS 4 MyTV 33 studios, this is Focus on South Florida.
Welcome back. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? You might want to consider spending part of your Thanksgiving morning with thousands of your neighbors at the 6th annual Thanksgiving Trot and Paddle. It's a health and wellness event that also benefits a great cause. Joining me now is Fort Lauderdale Mayor Jack Seiler and Paco Velez, the president and CEO of Feeding South Florida. Thank you both so much for being here.
Great to be with you.
So tell us about the event. It's a tradition now. Tell us what to expect and how it's evolved.
Well, it's quickly become a very popular Thanksgiving tradition. It's a great way to get out on Thanksgiving morning, and obviously you spend a lot of time eating on Thanksgiving afternoon and evening. So the organization got together and said, let's do something Thanksgiving morning, and it's just turned into a tremendous South Florida tradition. It's our 6th annual event, and thousands of runners. I think we'll have 3,000 runners out there this year, paddle boarders, and it's a great way to spend time with family and friends and get into the spirit of Thanksgiving.
You're right. I didn't think about the calorie neutrality factor of it, about getting out and exercising before you eat that big meal, but it definitely goes to feed a lot of people. Tell us about that component of it.
Absolutely. So the Turkey Trot's going to help Feeding South Florida really receive a lot of product that's needed during the holidays and really throughout the entire year. Feeding South Florida serves over 784,000 individuals in South Florida who struggle to put food on the table on any given day. And so this partnership is really just makes a lot of sense. Folks wake up in the morning, beautiful morning in South Florida, especially this time of year. Go out to DC Alexander Park and donate your food there. If you can't donate there, then please visit our website and come to our warehouse and you can donate with us.
It's pretty amazing to hear those numbers, because I think a lot of people might not realize, with all of the affluence that we kind of see that's in the spotlight, how bad the hunger problem is here, especially for children. Right.
No, it truly is, and so there's a huge income gap, or a gap when folks are struggling not only for their rent but also for the utilities and transportation, and there's very little left for food, and so that's where we come in. We try to fill in that gap as much as we can, and this Turkey Trot is going to make a huge difference for us and for a lot of families in South Florida.
All right, and it is not only about running and walking now; it's also about paddling. When did that kind of come into the fray?
Well, we've had paddleboard the last couple of years. I'll tell you what, it's a much greater struggle to do the paddleboard than to run. The view is incredible, though. You're on Fort Lauderdale Beach. You're going up and down A1A. I think it's the most spectacular race held anywhere throughout the year. The charity is obviously fantastic, what they have done with Feeding South Florida. And you get people out there that morning, and you get them focused on fitness and on food bank replenishment. And it really is kind of there's definitely a connection, and there's a synergy between people coming and saying, I'm going to spend the day with my family and friends enjoying a great meal. What's happening with the people that Feeding South Florida need to take care of. And so I love the event. It has become, as mayor, it's been one of my favorite events to participate in. Leadership Broward and iTrace Foundation got together to put this together. And it's just turned into a fun way to spend Thanksgiving morning. I'll have all my kids out in the race. And we just really, it's a great way to come together and remind people we're blessed. We're able to enjoy a great meal after a great exercise in the morning. Others aren't so blessed. So let's replenish the food bank while we're here. And let's, get involved in giving back in the community, especially during the holiday and the Thanksgiving holiday season.
And it says a lot about the community. I mean, have either of you ever been surprised about how many people show up on Thanksgiving Day, on this holiday, where people are traveling in from other places and people are leaving town, but they still make time to kind of come and give back to their communities?
Well, there's been a tremendous amount of growth in this. I have fun every year as the MC, sort of saying who's with this college and this college, and all of a sudden people start saying, Mayor, don't forget about the out-of-state colleges, and all of a sudden people are talking about Ohio State or Michigan. So they have done such a wonderful job promoting and growing this event. And like I said, it's not all about it's fun. It's also about feeding, and it's a great focus. It's a great partnership, and you got to get signed up, though, because today is the last day to sign up. So it'll be a tremendous, with 3,000 participants already. It'll be something everybody enjoys and a great family tradition.
Excellent. So for those who can't make it, you'll still always take food
every day
and donations. So tell us about how to kind of help you guys out.
Absolutely. You can come to feedingsouthflorida.org and follow the links and either donate your food or donate your money to feedingsouthflorida.org and help us provide that main ingredient to bring families together.
Are you looking for mostly turkeys as the holidays approach, or are you up for anything?
We're up for anything, especially those shelf-stable items, the rice, the beans, the peanut butter, the canned meats. Those go a long way for our families.
All right. Well, thank you both for being here. It sounds like such an amazing event.
Well, thank you. It is, and appreciate you all putting a spotlight on it.
We're glad to have you anytime. Thank you so much. And thanks for joining.